One of the things that really attracted us was the freedom and the options. And I love to have fun.
Herbalife's afforded me the chance to live the life that I've only dreamt possible. And I could never even imagine this. I mean, not even after my first 2 years in Herbalife, I never would have imagined this. But I think Herbalife is complete freedom. I was just so happy to get up, go to work, and not have to answer to anybody, and actually make an income on my own.
Right.
And that's what I loved about it. I never saw this big money. It just happened, and it just does happen.
You know, and all it was consistency. And thing is, for me, it's not hard to be consistent because I integrate fun. I think everything is fun. I mean, even though I was terrified at the beginning, very quickly, once you know, you get a little bit comfortable with it, then it becomes a game. And then it becomes, I really do get excited about helping people.
Yeah.
So I really get excited about talking to a potential new client or that client, and I always imagine the ultimate for them, the ultimate way they're going to look and feel, and the same thing financially. Thank God we got the whole family involved, and that has brought us so closely together. And I remember with Mary and Larry Holloway and Jim and Nancy Tartol, you know, we took all of our families over to London when England first opened, and I felt such responsibility for their success because we were all taking such a big chance. And it turned out to be a wonderful life experience for us that we always still talk about. It was great. We were only there about 3.5, 4 months. We got some good business from it. Larry Holloway and Mary actually did the best, but it went way beyond just the business that we got. It was just the bringing together of the family and our brothers and sisters and the nephews and the children so closely. And now they get to see each other around the world. It's unbelievable.
And I think the kids are really, really lucky, and I hope they understand just how lucky they are, because there's not a day that goes by that I don't call John and say, well, what are we going to do with Justin today? What are you going to do with JD today? Are you going to go to the beach today? There's not a day that goes by that he does not have time for his kids. I think John David would say, Dad works all the time. But what's funny is I don't, because he was brought up this way, he's not used to the normal way of working.
Yeah, they think we're nuts. All right? I mean, the fact that
we probably play a lot more than most parents do.
Oh, that's for sure. And we've really learned how to compress time. In other words, I might be going off to skiing, but guess what I'm doing the whole time all the way up there? I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone doing business. I'm not wasting time, you know? And there's times when we're on the boat, I go, oh, time for this call, and we'll stop, and we'll turn off the engine, because maybe I don't want to advertise we're on the boat. We do the call, okay, let's go. Shoom. Put on the wakeboards, we're out there again, you know?
We don't feel guilty about playing with our kids and having fun.
This is why we work so hard.
That's for me, that's my answer.
Yeah, this is why we work so hard.
Probably his answer, too.
I worked so hard for 10, 12 years. Now, we've been about for, 19 now. But for that first 10, 12 years, one of the motivations was the ultimate freedom and not to have the guilt. And then yet keep the business going. So for me, what's the most fun part of the day is play.
Like, we'll be up in Utah, and we'll be eating lunch, and they'll say, well, where's Dad? Oh, he's on a conference call. He's always on the phone. He's always working. But he's having fun. But to them, you know, that's working because that's how they were brought up. But
they don't know what normal dads do.
Yeah.
How normal dads aren't around. Hi, Michael. John Tartol here. Just returning your call. You know what's fun for me, too, though? I truly, I get up at 7:30 in the morning, or 7 o'clock, so I'm in the office here by 7:30. And I sit here, and I'm like wringing my fingers, go, wow, what a cool game. I'm into Herbalife now.
Yes,
I have fun calling all over the world. I have fun talking with the distributors. There's a problem. Well, it would be boring if there weren't problems and issues to resolve, so really, it's all fun.
You know, you've done it before. You just kind of, you want to just put this wherever you see brown, just kind of dab it, okay?
One of the things they don't know about Lori is that she's an artist. That we even have a whole art studio for her set up upstairs in the house. That she's also a writer. She's almost finished with her first book. And definitely Herbalife allowed her the time to do that.
And I love being a mom. Something I've always wanted to be.
Mama, sorry. He's so cute. I can't help it.
I never ever will forget where we came from, and you know, and I don't sit on that. I mean, I do appreciate the growth that we have had. I'm a different person now. I'm not that bartender anymore, or that law student, but
you've stayed duplicatable what we did the first 2 years, John has stayed as duplicatable as we did back then.
Yeah.
In other words, anybody can still do what we did to start the business. Nothing has really changed that much.
I believe in fun, simple magic.
Yeah.